Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nindies and Indies, a Nintendo fan podcast. This is episode 21, and I am your host, ScrapGear, and joining me, as always, my good buddy, Draco Augustus. How's it been, man?
Heyo, it has been pretty good. I've actually been playing a lot of stuff that, it's been so long since we've talked, I don't think I can remember all the stuff that I've played. But we'll do our best, How about you, man? How's it been?
It's been busy. I'm kind of glad that summer vacation is over and my oldest can go back to school, so I only have to deal with one kid during the day.
See, this year, my youngest started kindergarten, so it's like, whoa, free time. What is that?
Man, I think next year I'll be able to do that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll turn 4 this upcoming February, so she'll be 5 next February, and I don't know if that's after the cutoff or not.
It might be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know.
I will find out.
Yeah, you will.
I have so many things that I want to just watch, but it's like, no, I really can't watch that in front of the girls. Like, I ended up binge watching season 2 of Luke Cage in 2 days because my wife had 2 days off and she had the kids with her the whole time, so I was just like, I'm just gonna watch as much of this as I can in one go.
Oh wow, I haven't even caught up on Jessica Jones or Luke Cage. We have fallen behind on shows. I think it's because we all enjoy playing Fortnite. And yeah. Oh, which by the way, did you see anything on the summer skirmish for that at PAX West? Dude, the guy that won walked away with $280,000.
Good for him.
That won the whole tournament. Yeah, it was nuts. I caught some of it at work, and we put it on the screen because several of us were interested. And I mean, we got excited more so than watching a football game or something.
Oh wow!
So that was pretty fun experience, and just watching some freaking insane Fortnite play was pretty fun too.
Yeah, I think Too Loud was there too, or at least I think he was. I saw some Twitter posts, and seemed
I don't think he was, but
or he was somewhere watching it.
His co-host for the Fortnite podcast, Monster D Base, he was one of the casters. He was one of the shoutcasters.
Nice, which
was super cool, and he did an awesome job too. That whole tournament it was. Like I said, it was just, I had more fun watching that than a football game or something, you know?
Yeah. Well, to give people a quick rundown, because it's been so long since we've been able to record a podcast, I had some technical difficulties with my computer. So I finally have gotten that fixed. And originally, our main topic for this episode was going to be the Nintendo Direct, but as most people who are probably listening to this after the whole postponement thing, because of the earthquake, we're just gonna kind of go. This is gonna be a catch-up episode because again, it's been a long time since we've had a chance to talk with each other. So, what have you been playing in the past month and a half?
Oh man! Well, one of my big ones that I've been putting some time into is my youngest son Rory. He spent some birthday money on Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll lay in bed with him and play a level of that before he goes to sleep or something. It's almost like reading a book to him or something, you know, just reading the stuff along the way. And he has a good time, and he can beat the first 2 levels now, I think, on his own.
Nice.
I don't think he's tried the third one. He ends up when he picks it up, he ends up just picking the first level usually anyways. So he's can do that, but with his hands behind his back or something, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and man, that's a really good game. I started my own file to where I'm way further now too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really good game. I don't know if you've played it, but I'm pretty excited about the original one coming. I'm definitely going to pick that up we have 2DSs, so for the 2DS in my 3DS. Case. But now I want a freaking 3DS, and I saw on Amazon they have the SNES edition new 3DS for $150, and I was like, Oh, it's so hard not to get right now.
I would say, and if you get the new 3DS, that's where you can get the Super Nintendo Virtual Console games on the 3DS.
Yeah,
So-
that's so I'm pretty close to pulling that trigger. Gotta talk my wife into it. But yeah, so other than that, I've been playing Paladins. I actually just finished up playing a couple matches just for just to get I did my daily rewards, you know how each day you go in and you can get rewards.
Yep.
And this was my 7th day, so I got like 35 crystals, which was awesome. And then I got 2 wins on actual player matches of the siege mode. So that was fun. That was fun. I used to play Eevee a lot, and then I got off of her. And I've been liking that one girl with the hood and tape over her eyes. Can't remember her name. She shoots
Saris?
dark balls. Yeah, Saris. Okay. I've been playing her a bunch, and I tried out Kona for a little while, and then I was like, who did I used to be really good at flanking with? And I was like, oh yeah, Eevee. And it's like riding a bike, man, just flying around and teleporting everywhere. Like I was like, yes, this is where it's at.
When Paladins got announced for the Switch, and when it finally came out, and I was playing a lot again, I was just like, I was kind of that way with Crumb Buckets. I know her name.
There's too many heroes and all these things with names that are hard to remember.
Pink hair, double daggers. Maeve. There we go. It's like, I wanted to say Maeve, but there was a YouTuber that I was watching on kind of like how to build some characters, and it's been nice because I've been trying out a bunch of different heroes through like some of the suggestions on the way that he plays them or different ways to play them. But he always pronounces her name Meave, and it drives me absolutely insane.
That's funny.
And apparently it was because like he used, like when he first started, he would call her Maeve, and like people in the comment section would be like, no, it's Meave. And I'm just like, no, she's French. It's pronounced Maeve. Please. But he's stuck with Meave, and it's driven me insane. But like I played her a lot. But then when Furia finally came out, like I was playing a lot of Furia.
She just looks cool. I want to play her because she looks awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't tried her out yet, though.
I haven't tried her since they recently nerfed her, but they like super nerfed her heals, which makes sense because like there was one match where I got like over 100,000 heals just because I was doing the one where it's like when it hits someone, it stops, but then it keeps healing them. So like my tank was just getting battered on, and I would just drop that like every couple of seconds. And it's just like, here's 10,000 health. Oh wait, you only have 6? Well, here's, you'll just keep getting healed. You're fine. Just stand in the glowy pillar of light. But as far as attackers and like damage dealers, I've had a lot of fun playing Leon, the rifleman, where she like slides around and fires.
Oh yeah, she can aim down sight too, right?
Yeah, she can aim down sights. And if you like, she has a charge shot that if it takes out someone, it fully resets the charge on one of your other abilities, which is pretty much you slide in a direction, and as you slide, you just fire off 3 shots and hit a bunch of people automatically. Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. So speaking of Paladins and high res in general, there was a streamer today, Void, who was like complaining about the game, not Paladins, but about Realm Royale, and he was basically saying this game's garbage. I'm not like once my stream gets partnered, I'm not playing this game ever again. Like I guess I don't know if he's
playing Realm Royale so that he can get views. And then once he gets partnered, he's like, I'm never going to touch this game again.
Yeah. So, Hi-Rez, in his chat, while he was saying it, basically said, like, play the game in teams like you're supposed to and quit crying. Or something like that. And it was just like everyone just like, whoa. Which, the guy was being, like, just, he was whining.
Yeah.
But also, I understand it's like, okay, you have complaints about the game, and then they kind of just came back with a pretty mean thing. I don't even know what to think of it. Like, I'm still gonna play Paladins, so
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen a couple tweets from people in that community that are just kind of like, well, you shouldn't treat customers that way, or and I'm just kind of like, whatever. He was kind of being a dick already.
I was gonna say, yeah. At the same time, it's like, yeah, they shouldn't talk to people like that. But it'd be one thing if it's like, man, like, this game would be so, like, if the guy was giving like constructive criticism on why he just wasn't feeling like he was enjoying the game as much as he would like to, and then they came and they said that'd be one thing. But he's just like, man, he pretty much admitted that he's only playing it so that he can get views and followers and try to get partnered, and then once he gets partnered, he's not going to touch the game again.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was just a little debacle I noticed on Twitter today, and I was like, that'd be fun to bring up in the cast. I haven't even played Realm Royale yet. I have heard that like this last patch is not very good or something like that, but I don't know. All games have that sometimes. So
they're trying something different with the whole battle royale scene. They're trying to take, the fun and excitement that people have been having in Fortnite that isn't, a buggy soup of garbage that PUBG is. And, they're trying to add their own twist to it where it's like you pick, I think it's like one of 3 classes. I think there's like a warrior.
There's different classes,
rogue or a hunter or something, and then there's the wizard. And each one has their own different types of abilities, which adds to the whole strategy of like, hey, what can I do differently to maybe improve my game versus just being like, well, I hope I can land here and not get shot immediately.
Yeah,
it's still pretty much that, but like you can.
And they also have like a forge and stuff that, like I said, I haven't played, but it looks interesting. I just there's not a lot of people. I went into the hype zone for it. There's a Realm Royale hype zone, and there's like, it would cycle between like 2 different people that were playing the game, and I was like, oh, but it just takes, like all games, and definitely like Paladins and like Smite, it takes a learning curve to be able to figure out what's going on in the game. You kind of have to stick with it enough to be like, oh, I see, there's some subtleties here that make it a bit different than, Fortnite, or just seeing the differences that are in it, and in the mechanics and stuff that you have to get used to. But yeah, that was just, like I said, that was just something I saw that I thought would be interesting to bring up. But yeah. Oh, speaking of battle royales, Fortnite. Oh, first of all, did you see the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 trailer that looks freaking nuts, man. That has me intrigued. I almost want to pick it up, and I might if there's enough people playing it, but
you know what I've decided to do with like any Call of Duty game that gets a lot of hype and people are like, you should try this out, and especially for me, like at least the last the Black Ops games have been the ones that have like an interesting enough campaign where I've actually enjoyed playing through the campaign. Just like the first one, there was a big sale on the Xbox 360, and my daughter, my oldest at the time, she was playing with the controller. She turned on the Xbox and was poking around, and I didn't have any password set for buying stuff because I was the only one doing stuff. So I ended up with, I think I have Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. Yeah. And like I tried to call and be like, my daughter accidentally bought these. Is there any way I can get a refund? And Microsoft was just like, no, it says strictly right on there, no refunds. I was like, man. So I ended up playing through the campaign for Black Ops 1, and that one actually was really cool because it was like a Fight Club kind of scenario where this guy is having a conversation with an old friend of his that he got separated from a long time ago, and then you find out by the end, it's like, no, he's just been talking to himself the whole time.
Yeah, that was a good one. It took place in like Vietnam and the I Cuban Missile Crisis and
Yep.
stuff. That was a really good campaign. I liked it a lot.
And then there was one where it was like all the cyborgs and stuff. I think that was 3.
I don't know.
I
think it was the one after that. Or no, yeah, maybe it was Black Ops 3.
Yeah, Black Ops 3.
Oh, look at that. The thing just popped up to make my headphones work.
Yay.
I can hear you in my earballs now.
Oh boy. But yeah, that one was another one where like, you know what, it's sci-fi, I'll give it a shot. I think there were a couple of people I was playing online with at the time that they all got it, and I was enjoying playing multiplayer with them. So I ended up picking that one up. And then Infinite Warfare came out, and that was the one where I was like, it's a sci-fi Call of Duty. I should give it a shot because I like sci-fi shooters. And so I redboxed it instead of buying it. So I rented it for one day, went, nope, and brought it back. I didn't even finish the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some, like, the Advanced Warfighter, one of those, it just lost me. And then, like, I played one of them on Sosa's Xbox at some point, and I was just getting wrecked. First of all, because I was in his matchmaking, which he's really good. Mm-hmm. But it was just like way too fast for me. Like I'm too old for this stuff. But the Battle Royale mode for Black Ops 4 looks cool. I definitely at least recommend you watching the trailer because it looks cool.
Well, like I said, with this one, because I have enjoyed the Black Ops campaigns in the past, I'll at least redbox this one and try it out.
Is there a campaign in this one?
I don't know.
I heard there's not going to be. But it would be weird, right?
Yeah, because like that's one of the things that's been really awesome about the Black Ops games is the campaign. Also, the only reason I own a copy of Advanced Warfare is because the store that I used to work at, we got one that was like like the case for it was super damaged, but the disc was fine. So we put it in a sleeve. So we were selling all of the, these are games that just have the disc, no case or anything. They were $1. So I think I bought it for $1.
Ooh. Nice.
Which is the only reason I own Advanced Warfare.
Man, they need to have that for the Wii games at the GameStop by my house.
Oh no, I was working for it was a local. Well, I say local, but it's a local chain. I think they only have stores in Maine and New Hampshire.
Okay. And
it started off as a record store and then expanded out to other medias, but. Yeah, no, it wasn't at GameStop that I got it for $1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been looking at like Wii games. I saw like this all stems from Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. All the hype around that, man. I've been going like looking at all the characters and being like, man, I haven't played Pikmin in a while. And I found the first Pikmin and I almost bought it, and I probably am gonna go back and buy it because I have some store credit at Game Over Video Games right now. Mm-hmm. But I've been wanting to do a lot of go back in game type stuff,
Yeah.
Did you pick up the Mega Man 11 demo?
I downloaded it last night. I have not had a chance to play it yet.
I beat it this morning. Yeah, there were some pretty frustrating parts, but it's
so there are going to be some slightly challenging parts for me. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
based on our experiences with Mega Man and
Yes, you rock at Mega Man, I suck at Mega Man. You'll probably get past it pretty quick. It's just like one level. It's the Brickman level or
it's probably the one that they've been showing all the stuff for. I mean, there's new mechanics in this one, so I haven't hopped into it yet. I'm looking forward to it. And I think that comes out beginning like the first week of October, and then the week after that is Starlink.
Yeah, and the week before it, or the same week is, or maybe it's later. No, same week. Anyways, Super Mario Party comes out in October too, which I'm really looking forward to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to pick that up. I already know that that's going to get kids in my house frustrated and screaming and be like, "No, it's not fair. I wanted to win." It's just like it's not going to happen.
We'll do better next time.
It makes me feel like a bad parent when you say that because I've said that. only
no,
only
yeah,
when
I
they've
mean,
gotten like really, really like annoyingly frustrated with it, and they start like kicking and screaming and being like, "No, I should have won." It's like, well, you should have gotten better.
oh yeah, I don't let Elliot win at anything. I make him work for it.
There,
Which,
did I tell you about the time that my two daughters were playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they were doing just a Grand Prix, just the 4 races, and my oldest won the first 3 races, of course, because my youngest pretty much just kind of holds the Joy-Con and pretends to push buttons.
yeah. Which on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe you can do that, and it just like stays on the course. It's good for that.
So my oldest won the first 3 races, and I'm like, hey, go on, let me see that. I haven't played in a while. I'll take over for you for this last race. And Fiona got really, really upset because I beat her quite soundly. I was like, but I wanted to win all 4 races. It's like, well, you won 3 of the races against Gwen. You didn't win against me because I've been playing Mario Kart for like 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there.
You'll just have to get practice, and you'll get better. And she has been getting better, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, like so obviously we've been playing a lot of Fortnite. Me and Elliot, and he is getting good. Like he got a win the other day with like 5 kills, and I was like, dang. like,
Nice.
and me and him are actually like learning to work pretty well in duos, and work pretty well together in duos. To where I'll be like, okay, you stay here and keep shooting at him. I'm gonna go flank to the left, and I hear, what's flank? Like, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun just seeing him progress in that game. He's still really into it, like every other 8-year-old, right?
Yeah.
And there's a new patch out now for it that actually, like, when I drop in, it has been really bad where all the buildings look like Play-Doh, and you get stuck on top of them.
I've seen that in Josh's streams.
What?
I've seen some of those in Josh's streams. I'm like, but it looks so realistic.
Yeah. And it's really frustrating whenever somebody else picks up a gun while you're stuck like that. You can't even see the guns, and then they just kill you. It's like, So, they've patched that to where so far I haven't had it happen since that patch came out. And there's a new game mode too called the Getaway. Yeah, Getaway.
Yes.
And it's basically you find these vaults. They drop 4 vaults in it, and you go find one and open it up, get the diamond, and then you have to bring it to these getaway vans, right, which are flying in the air that you usually have to build up to. I have seen some really funny stuff with that, like people making bounce pads to try to get up, and they build a tower as they do a bounce pad to try to build it higher, which is a good strategy, except there are only 1 map that I have to destroy for the whole thing to fall down. And I was doing that over and over until they died. I think they ended up dying. They got on the bus, and I shot at them 1 more time, and they fell off the bus and died. So they had to be really freaking frustrated there because they're like, I have it right here, and then look. So yeah, I've finished all the challenges for that too, which gets you a pickaxe or a farming tool, which looks like a crowbar.
Excellent.
And a spray that looks like it has the card aesthetic with spade and red and white and black and stuff. Anyways, and then the fall trail. I can't remember what it's called, but when you're falling, you have like a trail behind you.
Yes.
And the one you earn with that, it's money flying off of you, which is pretty cool.
Excellent.
Making it rain.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been tons of fun. I only have one more thing to talk about, and that is Elliot and I went to a Super Smash Brothers tournament hosted by Next Level Esports at the Eureka Heights Brewing Company, their brew house, which was awesome. I ended up interviewing the guy. I wasn't going there planning on pulling the Millhorn gaming card, but I was like, hey, and Thaddeus actually ended up meeting me there, and I met a guy from the Houston Switch Club, so we were just like talking it up, and we were talking to I can't remember his name right now, but his his gamer tag is Dark Paladin, right? So we were calling
Excellent.
him DP the whole time.
Excellent.
and so I got an interview with him for the video, and I got an interview with Jaslyn Sky, who is a excellent Zero Suit Samus cosplayer, and there was another one called I can't remember that one either. But it was a cosplayer in full on Samus outfit.
Nice.
Like it lit up and everything. The cannon lit up when he would shoot it, and the mask was lit up to where you could see his face. It looked amazing. Excellent. And I will let you know when we get that video posted. I sent it to Mule, and once I get a article written for the website, we're gonna post it all together. So that should be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. And we're gonna try to keep in touch with them. He even said like, "Hey, I've been known to be on podcasts before too," and I was like, "Well, we got those." Me and Thaddeus were like, "Yeah." So yeah, that's a relationship that I hope to keep going, and I think it'll be lots of fun, especially because in Houston they are already working on a venue, an esports venue.
Nice.
Where they're gonna have like, pay by the hour gameplay, and also like weekly tournaments, and hopefully they'll get like clinics and stuff with pro players and all that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what have you been playing? I've talked plenty. I know we kind of got some of your stuff in there while I was talking, but let's focus on you now. How have you been?
It's been hectic. We've been having what I've been calling definitely Texas summer days, where it gets like, it's fairly decent in the morning, but like as soon as it gets going, like it's been in the high 90s, low hundreds.
Oh wow!
It's just like, and it's been super humid.
Oh wow, that is a Texas summer over there. Man.
Yeah,
because
and it's just like this is Maine. What is happening right now? But so we've been doing some stuff. We've been preparing for a vacation that's supposed to take place at the end of this month. But as far as games, I actually, over the past few weeks, I haven't played a ton of stuff. The only thing that I've really been I've been trying to get caught up on some shows that I've been meaning to watch. Like, I finally finished Castlevania.
Yes,
Season 1.
Finally finished it. It's like 3 episodes.
It's 4 episodes, and I cannot watch that around the kids. I made the mistake of watching the first episode around my kids and went, ooh, yeah, no.
It's raining blood right now.
Those demons just ate a baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't just eat a baby off screen. Like, it was on screen.
They, like, had it and then, like, ran away with it. Oh, you're talking about, there's several times where they have at least have a baby in their mouth at one point, like, running away.
I was just like, okay, yeah, nope, can't watch that.
Yeah.
So, like, I finally finished that.
It's so good, though, right? I'm so ready for season 2.
Like, I saw that season 2 was coming out next month, or very, very soon. And I was just like, I have, like, 2 episodes left. I need to finish this. So I finally finished that. Like, I got caught up on Jessica Jones, or I had finally finished Punisher and then Jessica Jones. I binge watched Luke Cage in like 2 days. I really enjoyed the second season of that. And Iron Fist just hit today, so I haven't started that one yet, but I'm hoping this is a better season than the first one. As long as he's not just like constantly being like, have I told you recently that I'm Iron Fist, or I'm the immortal Iron Fist, defender of Kunlun.
My parents are dead.
Sworn enemy of the hand. But yeah. But speaking of Marvel stuff, the one thing that I have been playing consistently, and that's because I'm the leader of an alliance on it, is the Marvel Strike Force mobile game.
Oh, okay.
So I've been playing a lot of that. I am 5 character shards away from unlocking Thanos. And all I need to do is get my Rocket Raccoon to 5 stars, and I can get Star-Lord.
Oh, nice.
So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm really, really close to having that whole thing set up. Or having like both my number 1 raid team and my number 1 blitz team all set up. But there has been a lot of controversy going around Marvel Strike Force. Two of their big main YouTubers, like a month ago, they quit. One of them, like he said, he was done. He saw the rewards for stuff, and like the really awesome deals that they gave us were absolutely garbage. So he was just like, I've given them tons of chances. I'm done. Like he finished the video by deleting it off his phone and everything.
Oh, wow.
And then Marvel Strike, and then like their big spender, like this is the guy who's been in the number 1 slot for almost the entire game since global launch. He has every single character as maxed out as they could possibly be. So he's a big spender. And he was just like, yeah, I'm not doing YouTube videos for them anymore. I'll keep playing, and I'm going to play super casually. I'm not spending any more money.
Yeah.
And then the Marvel Strike Force team from Fox Next, I think, is the developer for it. They came out and they said, like, we've realized we've made some horrible mistakes, especially with like communication and stuff. So one of those YouTubers, the guy who deleted it off his phone, he actually, like, after seeing that and seeing that they have actually been working on trying to improve stuff, he's giving them another chance. So he's come back to the scene. But yeah, it's been a little bit of a rocky boat. The game hasn't even been officially launched for a year.
That does sound rocky.
Yeah. But like I've been playing that. I've got a good alliance going. We've been managing to get the tier 5 raids almost 100% complete, which is fine because that gives better rewards for less of a headache than the level 65 raids. But so we've been getting there. We've been getting pretty close with that, and then but yeah, like that's what I've been playing a lot, or really the only thing I've been playing the past few weeks. But before that, like right before we went to go record our next episode, or what was originally going to be our next episode, and then my computer was being a pain. I actually 100% completed the first Mega Man X Legacy Collection, so I got all the achievements on that, which means that there's a ton of different things for, and like secret ones. Like there's one for what is it? It's in the second Mega Man X2. In Mega Man X2, you can collect all these. Is it Mega Man X2? No, that's Mega Man X3. In Mega Man X3, there's an achievement where you have to beat Sigma's final form without what's called the golden chip. Throughout the course of that game, you can collect different upgrades, or a different upgrade for one of your armor parts. But if you wait and you don't collect any of those, and in the first level of the final stages, you can get the golden chip, which turns your armor golden, and it gives all of your armor the power-ups. So you get everything.
Oh, okay.
However, one of the achievements for it was beat the final form without that. And it's such a pain. But yeah, so I managed to get all of the achievements on that one, and I've been kind of kicking myself in the butt because I started on Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, and of course the first game on that is Mega Man X5, and I've been going through and getting all the achievements for all the games before I move on to the next one. Well, there's one achievement for Mega Man X5, which is there's a colony in that game that's falling onto Earth, and you have to fire a cannon at it. There is a very, very low chance with all of the upgrades for that cannon, I think it's like a 30% chance, maybe, that it will destroy the colony. Well, that's one of the achievements, is to destroy the colony with the laser.
Oh.
It's completely random, and you can't, save and then reload that file, and then go and do it again. You have to save right before you beat the last boss to get the last upgrade part for the cannon, and then go beat that stage, beat that boss, go through the whole cutscene thing again, to see if maybe you get it. But even if you have all the parts, it's like a 30% chance.
Oh, man.
And it's driving me insane.
You just gotta do it over and over until it happens.
Yeah, pretty much. It is driving me nuts. Because, again, that's the only one that I need for that game, and I can't get it because it's random.
But
come
on, RNG.
Yeah. I've probably played, like, there's the one thing that people have said is, like, if you're gonna do it, the best thing to do is just start a new game, play as Zero, just quickly go through, because Zero can quickly is the fastest way to beat the first boss in that first tutorial stage. And then as soon as you go in, you load up everything, you go over, you fire the cannon, see what happens. If it doesn't work, start over. And that's the best that I've been able to get as far as, like, here's a strategy for it. Hope and pray to RNGesus. So, I've been a little frustrated with that, so I haven't gone back to it in a little while. But I've been playing Mario Kart 8 with my kids here and there, and I've been slowly working on Octopath Traveler. Pretty much once the Mega Man X Legacy Collection came out, like, I kind of stopped playing it for a while. Yeah. And then I went to go play it again. It's like, crap, what was I doing again?
Like with any RPG?
Any RPG, yeah. And then I've also been slowly working my way through the Super Mario RPG on the SNES Classic.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I really need to hit some of those up. I think I started the Ninja Gaiden on the original.
Did you play the original Ghosts and Goblins?
I did. I don't think I got any further than what I told you before.
Oh, I think yeah. I think the last time you told me it was
forest.
Yeah, the forest. So you haven't even seen the first boss yet.
No, yeah. God, a boss in that game just sounds horrible. It's hard enough to dodge everything.
Yeah, they're not fun. And especially the final boss, like, to be able to go and get the quote unquote true ending, you have to have the shield weapon, which is not great. It has a wide hit area, but it doesn't go very far or very fast. I do think it does a lot of damage because it does have a cross on it, so it does a bunch of extra damage. But like, when on the 3DS, when I was playing it on there, I got all the way to the end. I made sure to get that shield because I had heard about it's like, when you go to fight the final boss, like, make sure you have this shield. So I managed to get it, and then I kept it, and I got it, and I beat it. It's like, ha 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 ha, that was just a nightmare. Now your true journey begins, and it put me back at the beginning, and I had to go all through the whole game again. And it's harder this time. I'm just like, what is even happening?
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It's like, sounds like a bad dream.
It is. It's a nightmare.
Literally is.
Yeah. Like, I've played the Mass Effect games on nightmare mode, and I'm just like, ha ha ha, this isn't a nightmare, except for when that Krogan died and got back up and charged me and one-shot me. Like, that was out of nowhere. But, yeah. Other than that, that's really all that I've been playing. Like I said, the past couple of weeks, I haven't played a whole lot.
Oh, there's one more. Well, I've played a few things that I've been doing reviews for Mealhorn Gaming. Well, I can't remember if I had talked about Hello Neighbor last time, but I got a new one that I haven't done a review for yet, which I need to, or I can just kind of do one right now. No, but yeah, I was thinking about this just because I was like, I was trying to think of some like indie games, some Nindies that I've played recently, or at least that I want to. Like Hyper Light Drifter just came out. I have to get that game.
You do. If I didn't already I think I have it on the PlayStation and the Xbox. I do want to get it on the Switch just because it's a great game and I want it portable.
Handheld, right? Yeah.
But yeah, Hyper Light Drifter is really good.
The Messenger has come out, which I really want that one. I like that. I saw that one South this past year, and I was like, this game looks awesome.
I've seen N64 Josh playing it, and it looks really cool. But again, like, we've been saving up for a vacation, so it's just like, I really want to get that. I can't get that game this week. Bummer.
Yeah. We're going to London in the beginning of November, so we're also trying to save some. Yeah. So, but one that I have played is it's called Ninja Clash of Carrots, which looks like something off of Cartoon Network.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty fun. Like, basically, you're these ninja bunnies, and you're running real fast. Or one's a bunny, and one looks like a fox thing. Like, what the same thing that whatever that Retsu show is on Netflix. The same type of animal, some sort of fox or raccoon or something. I don't know.
A red panda? Agretsuko's a red panda.
A red panda? Okay, yeah. Maybe this is a red panda. I can't really tell, but it looks like that same thing. Okay.
Hold on. I'll find it. What is the name of it again?
Ninja Clash of Carrots. So it's like a side-scrolling beat-em-up, but like everybody is running real fast, and you have like a dash attack that you can go through large groups of enemies, and you can upgrade your swords and stuff. And then, of course, there's bosses. It's a ton of fun. It's pretty smooth gameplay and like crisp graphics.
That
like
does actually look really cool.
Yeah.
I would say that, yes, that is a red panda.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. I've seen an actual red panda, and really their orange fur is a little darker orange.
Yeah. Like this one, I think it's just to be like, hey, Naruto wears bright orange. We'll make our red panda bright orange.
Bright orange like that, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that is a fun game. You have little items to increase different things. Like, you know, it has RPG elements, I suppose. And,
excellent.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun little game. And so I would definitely say pick it up. I don't know how much it is. I got the review code for it. And yeah, man, I've been having a ton of fun with that. But you know, there's tons of games to play, so it's hard to pick the little gems. But really, I think this is definitely one that probably won't get very much attention. That should probably get more, you know. Just because it came out with things like Dead Cells and The Messenger and other indie games that I can't think of right now. Undertale's about to come out, or that's October, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but
it's soon.
So that's soon. Yeah. There's been a flood of indie games coming out, and I'm trying to see like which ones do I need to keep a note of to be like, okay, I need to get back to that one.
Yeah,
because there's definitely like some just like shovelware that's just like really like that's a phone game. But then there's other stuff that's like, oh, okay, that's actually really like this one. Like it looks kind of cheesy and stuff, but I mean it's good.
Yeah.
Ninja Clash of Carrots. Anyways, that was my last little rant there. Since I forgot to talk about it. We'll call that my review for it.
There we go. All right. Well.
Review segment.
All right. Well, let's start wrapping things up then. Draco, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Draco Augustus. And if you'd like to email me, you can email me at draco@mulehorngaming.com. And be sure to check out my reviews and all that stuff on Mulehorn Gaming. And I'm sure you're about to say a little bit more about mulehorngaming.com right now.
I am. After, as always, you can find me everywhere as ScrapGear. Like, everywhere. That's Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Mixer. I would say Facebook, but no, not on Facebook. Sorry. And also, if be sure to follow Nindies and Indies on Twitter at Nindies and Indies. That's Nindies twice because "and" was too long. It's been a while since I've had to say that, so I had to think about it. And also, if you like video game podcasts, be sure to check out the MuleHornGaming.com official video game podcast, Analog Assault. That's where you'll hear Mulehorn 117, Circuit 8, Dirty Bombs, and Thaddeus has been on there again, right?
He has been. He wasn't on this last one. They're focusing a lot on streaming it, Mixer live streaming the podcast, which is cool. They just recorded last night.
I think you can find them on mixer.com/Mulehorn Gaming.
Yep.
So be sure to check out the live show. That's every Thursday. I don't remember what time it is.
At 8:30 Central Standard Time.
There we go. And if you like checking out, reviews, video game news and stuff, like Draco was saying, he's got a bunch of reviews up on the mulehorngaming.com site, so be sure to go there for all your video game needs. But that is going to do it for episode 21. Until next time, GG.
GG.